Hi, this is Debbie from Project 39, and I have another paper pad kill. This time I used On the Bright Side. It was available from Michaels in spring 2019. It was one of their hot buy paper pads. I used up all of the paper in the pad, and I used some of the paper in the corresponding solid color paper pad. I did not finish that. This was my intent, was to finish that. So let me show you a couple of projects I made. So first of all, I made a Gatefold mini album. This is held together with a magnetic clasp. This is one of the 3x4 papers in there. So you open it up and it opens like that. So on this side is a waterfall, and there is room here to put lots of photos. You can put 3x4 photos on here. So there's that, and that's held together with a magnet. This is good for a 4x6 photo or even a 5x7. You could do either, or you could put two smaller cropped down 4x6 photos if you wish. You open it up and this accordion pocket opens up like this. This I just punched out from elements in the paper pad. And it opens up and there are a couple of photo mats inside. Now there is lots of room in here. I mean, you can see it really opens up quite wide to put in extra photos. If you had brochures or tickets or something from a trip, that would absolutely fit inside there. All right, now in the center, this has got gold foiling. I know it's hard to see on the camera. It's got arrows with gold foiling. Again, 4x6 or 5x7 would fit there fabulously. The center has another waterfall. This time it's for 4x6 photos. This is where I used the solid paper. This is held together with a magnet. And on this side, room for photos. This opens up, so that's a little tuck spot. And then it opens like this. Pictures there, picture there, picture there. And this has two pockets on it with photo mats in the pockets. And you could just put freestanding photos in the pockets if you wish. There is room. And then it opens up this way, and then here are some journaling cards. That one's a long one. This one, again, room to journal. You could put photos on it as well. And there we go. So these go into the pockets whichever way you wish. And that is one. I also made a couple of waterfalls. They're similar. They both open up. There is a photo mat inside. You could either put a photo or journal on there, and then this opens up, and this is room for a 4x4 photo. So we go like that, and it closes with this kind of clasp, and this one opens, and again, same thing, room to put photos. This is a good kind of book to stick in your purse or in your backpack, just to carry with you and show you pictures of an event, you know, rather than getting out your phone. And then the last book that I made was this one. This one's pretty simple. So there's room for photos there and on the back as well, and then also here. So the pages, it's an accordion. The pages open up either way. And then it goes this way as well. So if I stand it on end, you can see how much room there is to put photos in this book. These are quick and easy, and that puts in, you can get a lot of pictures in here. So there's the back, there's the sides, and there we go. So besides the albums, I also made a couple of bags. You know, when you get a 12x12 pad, Sometimes there are full-size sheets that you don't know what to do with. Well, you could use that to make a bag. I probably could have cut it down a little more, but I couldn't really make it too much shorter. And this one also. You know, if I weren't using this full sheet of paper as a bag, I might have just taken some pieces out of the center, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't go with the flow. So I made a couple of bags. I'll probably just give them away for a large purchase in my Etsy shop. And the final part of the paper pad kill was making cards. So there's a story to the cards. Several of the sets of cards I made with the Call Me Crafty Al sheet load of cards for August. If you go on, and I'll put the link below, you go on her channel, if you're a subscriber, she'll give you the cut sheet to make the cards. So I did make several sets of cards using that August cut sheet. So let's start, and I'll show you exactly what I did. I'll go through them fairly quickly, but if you were to want better pictures, go into my Etsy site or my website and you can get better pictures. So the whole design this month is a reverse banner and then a couple of other things, the sentiment there. So what you do is you just make cards similar to that. It doesn't have to be exact. That's just for inspiration to start. So I'll show you. So anyhow, the sentiment was cut out of the gold foil paper, and that is around this and around that and around the banner as well. And I like having all of the outline of the mats. It really adds a neat touch, and the gold foiling cutouts are really striking. So there's a couple of different styles in that, and that says "You Rock." So that is one version of it. Another one, so the paper was all about feathers and free as a feather and that kind of thing. So this one, I mean, you can tell they're all similar. The coloring is a little different. What I had done is fussy cut a feather out, left a little stem on it. I had some gold tinsel thread. I wrapped it around the top of the feather, put a couple of beads on. They're all different. Put a couple of beads on, glued the heck out of it to keep it on, glued that onto the paper, and then used some Nuvo drops to add some dimension to it. This is from a stamp, and it's dimensional. You can't see, but that's popped up. So anyhow, so that's version 2 of that same sheet load of cards sketch. And then this one, again, it's using the gold foiling as an accent. In this case, I put gold brads on either side. I had an arrow because this is all arrow paper with the feathers. That one says hugs, hello, smile, shine, and you get the idea. So there's a close-up. Came out really nice. I like that. So then I did a couple others without using that sheet load of cards. This was using up scraps. This is from there was border paper in there. And this is from the cut apart sheet. I just cut it with a circle die cut and then put gold as a circle die cut. Stamped "Wishing You a Magical Day." So there's those. And then finally, just trying to use up some of the scraps and still make a nice looking card. I cut the feather, I fussy cut the feather. I used a die cut of high and just layered a couple of different pieces of paper, different sizes, just based on whatever I had. So that is it for my paper pad kill. Now, I checked just yesterday, and you still can get this in some Michaels. I checked 4 local stores, and 1 store had it available. It's not available online. You know, they're going to be bringing in the Halloween and the Christmas paper soon. So that's what they had for spring of 2019 as far as Michael's Hot Buy Paper Pad. And that was my paper pad kill. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe so you can see my next paper pad kill, and I have some tutorials coming up too. Thanks for watching.